Today's plant magic is brought to us by the Albo Syngonium. I've been a huge fan of Syngoniums recently, and they're so cool. They're like the arrowhead plant is what they're called. Look at that! Look at how beautiful those leaves are. This is actually one I got from a cutting, and it had grown a new leaf, and the new leaf is so cool. But the point of today is to repot one of them. So as you can see with this one, lots of leaves. I got this and it's grown 3 leaves, and it has another on the way right here, but it is poking through the bottom. So we need to fix this by repotting it. Now, some people do say don't repot things in the winter time, but if there's active growth, especially because this is an indoor plant, it's totally fine. So for this medium, I use moss, just moss only, sphagnum moss. And you can get that at most plant stores, especially plant nurseries. So when you think about repotting your plant, you need to think about making sure that the roots stay in contact with the potting medium. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. So carefully doing this, carefully removing it, making sure the roots go through the holes and we don't like clip any of them off because we like those nice healthy roots, yay! Look, so we are just gonna go up a little bit in size here. To start with, you wanna make sure that the moss you are using is moist. You wanna break it up a little bit too, just to make sure that it's nice and aerated. That way the roots can still get some oxygen, but also maintain contact with the moist moss. Moistening it literally is just adding water to it and making sure that it's wet, but not soaking wet. So I just put like about an inch or so, or maybe a little bit less in the bottom of this little pot. And then literally it's just plopping this right in there, making sure the roots are all in. We don't need to do much else with it as far as inside the moss itself right now where the other roots are, because it's happy and healthy and everything. We're just trying to give it a little bit more room to grow. And then because it's a little bit wider as well, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some moss in the little crevices. While I'm making this all pretty, I will let you know Syngoniums generally do like a higher level of humidity, much like a lot of other cool plants. And the moss, I feel like it does add that extra humidity as well, just coming up from that wet moss. So a lot of people are concerned that with just that moss as the base, you don't have things like worm castings or other things that soil might provide. So I do use a liquid fertilizer in my waterings, just a very dilute liquid fertilizer. And you can find tons of those all around. Happy plants. It's a healthy decision to repot your plants when they need it. The only thing that about an Albo Syngonium that I'll go over really quick that concerns me is the drop of variegation. So you see like these newest leaves, and all of these leaves have a great level of variegation. The white, the green, the mottling. Well, this one, I'm not seeing much white in it right now, which is totally okay. They call that reverting. So when a variegated plant drops back to like just basic green color, that is reverting back to green. They say after that, it's hard to get variegation back. And so we'll see what happens with that newest leaf. I think it's going to be perfect and beautiful. And so yes, look, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Wish me luck. I think it's gonna be a great decision and it was definitely a needed thing to do. And it still fits in the pot that I had it in, so that's pretty cool too. Now I did have this other one here just for like decoration and for company for this one, but let's check this one out too. Okay, so we can see like this is the newest leaf right here, that cool half moon that we're talking about. You can see another little growth point, yay, another little leaf. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine so far. I think this one was planted maybe like a couple months ago or something and took off and everything. It does need water though, so while we're here, we might as well water it. All right, well that's that for our Syngonium Albos. I look forward to getting many cuttings of this and selling them and everything. I think they're just really pretty plants and I love pretty plants. I'll catch y'all next time. Have a great rest of your day and stay warm. Spring is around the corner.